Alright, first thing, we flew to Florida, then went to Holiday Matsuri, then we flew back, then we're dead, then it's Christmas. My friend came down, we celebrated New Year's, she left, and it's Anime Los Angeles! So for this batch of conventions, I closed my shop up just a few days earlier before we flew out for Holmat, so I had plenty of time to pack and mail everything out. The flight was fine, that was whatever. We actually landed at 12 a.m. and apparently that same day it was storming and raining like all day in Orlando, and right when we landed it was like starting to let up. Florida rain, yay! So we're at the hotel and it's like 2 a.m. I'm playing Cookie Run. Yeah, it's 2 a.m. And we landed at like 12, but this is our hotel room. Yay! We're gonna be in here for like 7 days. Everything in the suitcase is for Holiday Matsuri. This is all our personal shit. And yeah, probably gonna sleep soon, even though I'm not really that tired, but... We gave ourselves a buffer day to get used to the time change, and I'm so glad we did, because we were like dead the next day. So we just went to Disney Springs.
Wow! Whoa! Whoa!
The food was mid.
Whoa! Wow! She's really moving.
I had no idea that Dinosaur had a whole ass ride. Remember that movie? Had to go to the Rainforest Cafe because my partner wanted to go after I told him about it after AX Chibi.
Dude!
What? What? There's no monkeys?
Universal fucking slapped.
Wow!
Whoa, that's the Dr. Doom.
Wow!
Is that Doom?
Wow! Yeah, it's
Oh, what's
Doom.
the whole game?
Yeah!
Dude, all the rides were amazing. We went on Hagrid's twice, and we waited each time because it was just so worth it. We also went to Margaritaville. And like the Rainforest Cafe, they also have like this show that happens every like 20 minutes.
Margarita, 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 margarita.
This hotel was beautiful. I'm so sad to hear that it was the last year that Holmat was going to be in this hotel, but I guess it also makes sense because of all the drama that happened.
Yay, we're Holiday Matsuri. He's helping me set up. Yay.
I don't show it, but the person next to me is Pop Pastel, and they were super nice, and they're also named Jennifer, who also goes by Jen, and yeah, they were just really nice and super fun to talk to and chat with throughout the weekend. My partner also came with me all 3 days, which he really didn't have to because we went to all the theme parks prior, but I think he just wanted to keep me company. But yeah, I'm going to take this time to talk about some must-have for artist allying. First thing is a payment reader, and I use Square, but there's like heaps of other companies that make these. Second thing is getting one of these USB hub towers. It didn't really apply to this trip because it was just me and my partner, but usually when I travel, I'm sharing with like 4 other people in a hotel, and so wall plugs get real low, and so it's really useful if you just have one plug that has multiple USB ports. Next is a battery pack, and a beefy one at that. Like this big boy can charge my phone multiple times, my Square, and sometimes my iPad. My friend came down for New Year's and we just went out and ate lots of food. It was very good. I've literally just been playing Baldur's Gate ever since I got it on Christmas. This is insane. I've done nothing but bald this whole time. I know nothing but bald. So I'm going through some of my stock, and I'm actually kind of low on a lot of things. Holmat was pretty good, honestly. I wasn't expecting it, but it was really good. I feel like if I didn't take it as like a vacation con, the profit margins would have been much higher, but I had a great time there. I would totally do it again. Remember when I did charms? I don't. I think this is it. This is all I have left, and I don't know if I'm going to do this again. Maybe if I do, I'll make them smaller, because kind of big, but... Or maybe just the blue. I really like the blue, and that seems to be the most popular one. Or actually, it's the Wallace and Gromit, but it's sold out, so maybe I'll do that. So because I'm a visual person, this is how I, like, kind of estimate my stock. It's like all just through how thick it is, because I only buy 50 postcards at a time, and they usually last me a while. But Holmat kind of swept me. I was very surprised. So I have these little dividers that I wrote the print name on, and I'm kind of just going through and seeing what needs to be restocked. Like this one is like super duper low, the Chow Garden one. Magnet, yeah. Lickitung, definitely. Lucky Star. Yeah, there's a lot I need to restock on. And that's not even counting like my big prints that I need to go through in these two shelves right here. But yeah, I need to do a big restock, which I guess it's good. It's a good problem to have. That means people like it, so I'm happy with that. But yeah, I need a huge restock for the new year. Wow. 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 These are all my postcards that are either smaller versions of the big prints I have or just one-off prints that I haven't made big yet. I've been considering just going like full-on print mode and like making everything I do just a big print. But I'm still thinking about it. I just like how colorful it is when they're all together like this, even if they're all just thrown about. But I like it. It makes me happy. So I use Vistaprint, and I just wait for a sale to go on, because the sale happens pretty often. And that's when I start, mass just buying a big bulk of postcards for all my designs. And yeah, so I'm gonna probably do a huge order. Well, not that big, I guess. But it's gonna have a lot of these designs and new ones. I have a couple new ones I want to get printed. I think this Kids Next Door, this Sonic one, Arthur. I got some more on my iPad that I still need to transfer over, but I'm excited. All right, I got everything packed for ALA. Everything's in there, all the display and the items and whatever. When I got this foldable 4-foot table because me and Sleepy Fortress, or just Rosa, we did this con. Hello. We did this con last year, because it's 2024 now. 2023 we did in January, and we have way more stuff than we do since then. So I'm bringing this table, so we're gonna figure something out. Maybe make like an L-shaped kind of inside the booth. I don't know. Figure it out tomorrow. Next day, Sleepy Fortress came and gave me my Epic Eye light stick, and we went to the Maple Story collab with the Sunright. And then got some lunch and then went to setup. Okay, wait, this setup actually took us like hours to figure out, and that's usually not the case. I feel like we're both pretty fast with setup. But like, it got to the point where the staff was like, you guys have 15 minutes left to set up. Otherwise, come back tomorrow morning. And we were like, what the fuck? We have nothing done. And the reason for that is the table they gave us is way too small. And as I said before, we have like way more stuff than we did when we first started out. So I brought my 4x2-foot table, and so we tried like all these layouts, but each one had like a different problem. Either there was no room for us or no room for the customer. But then I had this brain blast moment of combining the two tables to make an 8-foot table. And so like right as we were getting kicked out, I had that idea, so we like hastily put those tables together, and then we're just like, all right, let's just meet tomorrow morning, like super early. And that's what we did the next morning. We woke up super early and drove by to set this all up. And this is basically just like our ANYC setup, but with 2 tables instead of just one solid 8-foot table. Also, Sleepy Fortress's giant ORV standee that she made for this con, beautiful.
Whoa!
What is this?
Oh!
I put all my straps together to create goodie bags for my work.
Oh, thank you, Scrap God.
Oh,
thank you. Oh, it's a little treat. Thank you. Thank you.
Thursday was pretty uneventful for the most part. That's why there's more clips of me drawing. But that's expected, it's Thursday. This is a 4-day con. This con is so long. So Thursday was pretty uneventful. But that's also why we actually closed up like a couple hours earlier than the actual Artist Alley hours, because we had some friends who flew in from out of state and they wanted to go to Animate over in Torrance. So we did, and then we just got dinner at Koko Ichibanya, I believe. And that shit was super good. I don't know what was up with this hotel, but there were ducks everywhere. No, I genuinely don't remember Friday and Saturday, like at all. It's just all a blur, which I guess is a good thing. Oh yeah, someone gave me this Pokemon pack, so I decided to do a little unboxing with the camera out. I'm sure they're not worth anything, but it was fun. I don't really have Pokemon cards. I'm just filling water for me and Rosa, like over here. But like, what is this huge empty space? There's nothing. No one's like, what is this? I don't remember much of Saturday, but all I remember is that we were dead and super tired, so we just left the con and went straight to dinner and then passed out immediately when we got back to our hotel. Sleepy Portraits was actually starting to feel sick on Sunday, which is kind of foreshadowing. This was also the first con where I participated in multiple stamp rallies and ribbon rallies. And by far the biggest stamp rally I've ever done was the one hosted by Sleepy Portraits, actually called the One Piece Unintentional Daddy Stamp Rallies. And the acrylic standees earlier were drawn by each artist participating in the stamp rally. What's up, guys? So we're back home and I'm stuck at the bedroom watching